but Kenny's right.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. The 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia. Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Dang. Marc Gasol is out there with Smith. Then it's Conley, and it's Stuckey in at the shooting guard position. Dang gets a wide-open look, nails the wide-open jump shot. Dang's got the first points of the night for Memphis. And Chalmers kicks to Bogdanovich. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded from past the arc. And that one's good. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Passes to Gasol. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Pass to Mickey. Bogdanovich dishes to Okafor. Can't hit. Good work defensively by Gasol. And here are the Grizzlies now. Want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And here's Freak after the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. Back to Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. On defense, the 76ers, they come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Picked by Okafor. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Bogdanovich has got his second basket. Smith with a screen on Chalmers. Conley kicks to Smith. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The first one falls. Good on both. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Off his leg, and the officials saying it was kicked. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the basket good. Stuckey's got his first bucket of the night.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. Fourth, the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Here's Smith. No luck. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Freak. That 3 off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. On the wing, Dang. Covered by Okafor. Stuckey passes to Gasol. And too long on the shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Mickey. He feeds it to Freak. The dish to Bogdanovich. Misses the three. And here are the Grizzlies with it. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Now Chalmers following the three-point attempt by Rodney Stuckey. Over to the wing. There's Freak. Traps in the tray. Freak's got 6.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Philadelphia's coach as he addressed his team. If what I heard holds true, I'd say their pick and roll is going to be their primary offensive weapon. He made sure that his guys knew that should be the play they run until the defense shows they can stop it. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. He's guarded by Dragic. To the wing right side. Out left to the wing. It's Freak, top of the key. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carroll with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Noel with it. Now right defender. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And it's Dragic off the drive, and the shot is good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Pass to Carroll. He dishes it to Noel. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Now the pass to Freak. And here's Carroll. 9 points last game. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Here's Dragic. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. The scoring fast and furious as we end the... And let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career. You kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talk.
He really has grown tremendously as a player, as a teammate, as a man, and just as an adult person in society. And he's become a real credit to our game.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Tyler Zeller out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Conley. Then there's Dragic. And it's Dang in at the small forward.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over to the wing. Dragic with a wide open look. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Over by Conley. Here's Carroll. No good. Nice D from Dang.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Okafor's checked in, and Bogdanovic. And so here is Philadelphia. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
From 13, Mickey grabs the board. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good. Free.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
1:11 left in the first half of the game. Conley against Chalmers. And the dunk by Wright.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Now here's Freak. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Just 5 to shoot. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Outside Dang. Kicks to Stuckey. The feed to Conley. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. With 1 on the clock, and again it's Philadelphia. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. 76ers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I have Josh Smith and
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. Freak really making a difference here.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Freak in a 2-guard. Mickey out there with Bogdanovic. Then there's Okafor, and it's Chalmers in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 14 points, and that was just part of the story. He came away with a double-double for his troubles in that one. His output helped his team stay hot as they have been playing some great team ball of late.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Here's Freak. Michael Conley making his last shot. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Freak missing. Memphis trailing here. Stuckey kicks to Smith. Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Freak with it. Conley picks him up. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Feeds to Freak. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Noel comes in for Okafor. And Damari Carroll subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Freak. He's got 10. He kicks to Chalmers. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Screen by Smith. Passes it to Gasol. No one near him. Now, here's Chalmers. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Freak with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. Dishes to Freak. Pass to Chalmers. There's a screen. Freak kicks to Carroll. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Screen by Smith. The dish now to Dang. Stuckey left side. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Mickey. Out left to the wing. Carroll dishes to Chalmers. Freak kicks to Chalmers. He feeds it to Freak. Back to Chalmers. Shoots the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Dragic kicks to Stuckey. Stuckey with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Gasol with the steal. And Dragic with a clear path to the hoop. Pass to Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 5. The pass to Freak. Out to the wing. Embiid kicks to Freak. And it's Carroll in the corner. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Carroll's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Philadelphia. McGee a screen. Dragic kicks to McGee. The 10-footer. And again, Memphis no good. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from 3-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The 76ers, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Mike Conley's checked in for Josh Smith. Now here is Conley. He has 5. Outside Dragic. We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. That's good. Dragic has got 8 points.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
The feed now to Freak. To the left wing. Arthur kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Noel. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by Stuckey. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Conley into the lane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Noel's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Over in the corner, Arthur. Back to Noel. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
McGee is screened. Conley the pass to McGee.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Dragic is out there with Conley. Then it's Smith. Then it's Brandon Wright. And it's Gasol. And at the center. That's good.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Noel's checked in for Okafor. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Deng's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Noel sets a screen for Carroll. Fires the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Conley dishes to Smith. And the three off target.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And the wide open shot from Chalmers. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Conley kicks to Gasol. Memphis moving it around. Back to Deng. 5 on the clock. Gasol is screened. Here's Conley, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Gasol with the steal. Conley left side.
Set up. Come to me.
Chalmers against Dragic.
Set up.
Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. And now Philadelphia on the break. Chalmers running. And a wide open look for free. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 4 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over that break. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
The 76ers making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Freak passes to Chalmers. Here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Deng. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Gasol with the steal. Here's Stuckey. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Free throw no good for Stuckey. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Conley against Chalmers. Kicks it to Gasol. Feeds it to Stuckey. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Passes it to Freak. Right wing. Here's Mickey. He's covered by Dan. Freak gets to Chalmers. Noel, a screen on Conley. 4 on the shot clock. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low, Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass. Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
This is the Freak. The tray. It's money from deep.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Conley dishes to Gasol. Back to Conley. He kicks to Gasol.
That's a wall.
Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
We're seeing the real hot, on fire version of Gasol right now.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. Freak gets to Chalmers. Okafor sets the pick for Chalmers. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Freak. 3-pointer. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Side Dang to take the lead. Oh, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans love it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What'd you think, Shaq?
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.
TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Let's find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Let's find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now. And 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For the 76ers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. You know, we're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? We're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
Tough as nails with a growing offensive game. My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with all the potential to do it all.
Great potential. A little too young, Victor and Andrew, but they're on their way.
Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast from suburban Detroit. We are live at the Palace of Auburn Hills. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following loss, guys, to the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Mickey out there with Okafor. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Pistons on defense. Pass to Freak. For the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Now here's Drummond. A 24-point outing in their last game against New York. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And that one's good. Freak.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
Now, here is Mirotic. 11-point game, his last outing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
And the shot is good.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
The Pistons have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Outside Jackson. Mirotic, the screen. There's the triple. Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Jackson. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Now the dish to Drummond. Mickey grabs the board.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Now Jackson. 9 points last game. Miritich has a wide open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Mickey. And he converts the layup.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
So both teams making some changes here. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Roberson the pass to Rubio. Sweet little floater. Rubio's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And Chalmers kicks to Freak. And he dunks it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now, here's Rubio. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Chalmers dishes to Freak. Carroll kicks to Noel. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's the feed to Freak. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Carroll. Shot on the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Drummond throws it down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Now here's Carroll. He averages about 5 points a game. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bargnani a screen on Carroll to the right side. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The 76ers leading by 8. He dishes it to Freak. Chalmers passes to Carroll. The three-pointer no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against Memphis.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
Kicks it to Chalmers. In the corner, it's Freak. Now here's Carroll. Jacks up a three, and he gets it to go. Carroll's got 5 points so far. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of... And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Freak in a two-guard. Nerlens Noel is out there at Bogdanovich. And there's Okafor. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He had 21 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents. Pistons trail by 20. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Parks. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Chalmers kicks to Freak, out to the right wing. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. He feeds it to Chalmers. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Freak. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And Mario Chalmers gets the 3. Chalmers has got his first 3 points of the game.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
The drive by Jackson. Drummond the screen. Here's Rubio. And Embiid with the block. And the shot is good. And that's now 10 points for Andre Drummond.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Back to Chalmers. Launches it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Rubio with it. Pass to Parks. 14 feet away. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Jackson dishes to Rubio. Feeds it to Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. The Pistons shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And both free throws good for Drummond. Philadelphia with the ball. And here's Freak. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. To the left side wing. Deep 2 from Carroll. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. 76ers on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. First off, we've played a very balanced game. Attention to detail on offense and defense. We're outplaying them, simple as that. At least we're on target from beyond the arc. There was some good long-range shooting for us in that half. I think it's time for a healthy dose of pick and roll. That's a bread and butter play for us when we get it going, and we are going to get it going. All right, guys, Let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Drummond having a terrific game. He has 12 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And was it a good one? Really, one of their highlights of the game defensively.
Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Johnson is out there with Mirotic, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Swiped away. Here's Bogdanovich, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends. Let's see how the 76ers have performed over the last few weeks. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Dishes it to Freak, right wing. Bogdanovich passes to Okafor. That's good. Okafor's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Johnson, that's for 2. Here's Drummond, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 14 points for him.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing brand of basketball. The 76ers, number 1.
Now, they've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Mirotic's shot is off.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Pistons have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Drummond sets the screen for Mirotic to the inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist for Mirotic. Mirotic has got 3 assists tonight. It's stolen. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 26 points per, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
The Pistons making a change here. Sessions is checked in. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Bogdanovich kicks to Freak. To the wing right side. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich, no luck.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Kicks it out to Johnson from outside the arc, and that one's good. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
To the wing right side. To the left side wing. The dish to Freak. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 10 points for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. tremendous communication and awareness.
And that one's good. 6 points for Nikola Mirotic.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Pistons have hit just 2 free throws in 5 attempts today.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Bargnani is checked in for Mirotic. Roberson comes in for Johnson. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Sessions. Embiid with a screen on Rubio. Carroll, no one around him. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Here is Rubio. Shot's good from Bargnani. Bargnani's got his second basket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that one's good. Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Timeout. Start it.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Drummond. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Freak kicks to Chalmers. Pass to Freak. And it's Carroll in the corner. Embiid dishes to Freak. Five to shoot. Embiid, the pass to Freak. He kicks it to Chalmers. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And there's the feed to Drummond, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And Chalmers kicks to Freak to the right side. Chalmers dishes to Freak. Carroll passes to Embiid. Out left to the wing. Back to Chalmers. That will count. It's off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Philadelphia ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Freak in at shooting guard. Mickey out there with Arthur. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Price in at the 3 spot.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Now Jackson. Rebound by Mario Chalmers.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Freak. Pass to Mickey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Arthur. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Jackson kicks to Sessions. Off target with his 3.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Stolen by Jackson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And here's Price for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The pass to Johnson. This one for three. They get it back.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
From deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Sessions with it. Johnson outside. Bargnani up top. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Freak. Price, right side. He dishes it to Freak. And the three ball is good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini-series either. I mean, this is a four-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Over to the left wing. Arthur kicks to Embiid. He feeds it to Freak. The three. Goes back up, and Embiid lays it in.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Sessions. Pass to Parks. And just miss after miss right now. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Let's take them back.
Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We have started the big countdown, and the hour is almost here. But before we celebrate at midnight, we welcome you to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is very exciting.
Yes.
Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia looking very confident right now. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some absolutely flawless performances. They've been a fun team to watch over the first half of the season. And Joel Embiid missed all of last season with an injury. Now that he's getting some action on the floor, Kenny, how do you see him developing?
Well, he's very fluid. You know, he's got great movement, gets up and down the floor for his size. You know, he's got really good footwork for a guy who's been sitting out that long. He's a legitimate 7-footer, Shaq, and, you know, those are rare and hard to find.
You know, I like his game because he can face up, play with his back to the basket, and he's equally comfortable scoring in either position. I like that about his game.
How's his feet work?
Feet work is perpetuous excellence at its finest.
How's his footwork?
I don't know what that means.
Okay. That about does it. Kevin Harlan standing by. Kevin, take it away.
Can you play off one foot?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We're at the United Center. Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls. Taking a look at Philadelphia. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
The way this team has been playing, Kevin, I would expect them to continue the win streak against this team because, quite honestly, they enjoy a lot of matchup advantages in this one.
Yeah, but I think it's critical that you stay in the moment. You know, you can't get caught up in that kind of thinking. It's okay for us to think that way, but they need to focus on the opponent, on the here and now.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Okafor out there with Mickey, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Now here's Freak. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Exum passes to Portis. Dishes it to Butler. Exum with a wide open look. Okafor grabs the miss. 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Exum. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Great D that time from Freak.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Misses the three.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
This one for three, and yes, sir, that one drops. Freak's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Butler with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Exum. The three-pointer off the mark.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against the Detroit Pistons.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Noah. Bridges has come in for Portis. Derek Williams checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Cannon in for Dante Exum. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
All right, man.
Well, games so often come down to free throws. And when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting two guards in the NBA. Freak number one.
And one of the benefits of being as fantastic at the free throw line as he is it allows him to be really aggressive at driving the lane.
Which he is, very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
Here's Carroll. Jimmy Butler making his last shot, and Derek Williams is going to pick up the foul. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. They double him with Nene. There's Noel. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Noel's got his first 2 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Cannon. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Nene kicks to AC. And Embiid pulls it down.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Cannon. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Butler missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And a wide open look for Freak. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Back to Chalmers. Puts up a 3. And that one's good. Chalmers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
So at the end, and emerging as a superstar, tremendous growth from Freak. We caught up with ace defender Jimmy Butler about the challenge. But naturally, for a player like Jimmy Butler, who loves defense, plays going with an almost entirely new group here. Nene, he's checked in for Noah. Portis comes in for Quincy Ace. Robert Covington's checked in for Williams. And it's Butler in for Isaiah Cannon. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Freak in at shooting guard. Okafor out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Damari Carroll. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Count the bucket. And that's 11 points for Butler.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Freak. No good with the triple. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Covington dishes to Butler. Exum, he's open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He dropped 14 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. This was just the latest in what has been a string of strong performances from him. Will we witness one tonight, guys?
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And it's Butler missing. Philadelphia's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Freak passes to Okafor. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's the feed to Carroll. Buries it from 3-point range. Carroll's got the lead up to 3 now for Philadelphia.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Exum kicks to Butler. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Butler's got 14 points. 76ers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Embiid the screen. Freak dishes to Okafor. To the paint. Inside. Pass to Freak. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Deep two from Carroll. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. It's all tied in Chicago. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Continue to have smart possessions. Let's keep the turnovers to a minimum. That was a big boost to our offense. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. And let's talk about our pace. We need to start the third quarter with patience and poise. I want to see us work for those good looks, careful passing, and smart decision making. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Talk about a terrific game for Butler. He has 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Robert Covington out there with Portis. Then it's Exum. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Noah in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Chicago has possession. Noah the screen. Here's Covington, down to 5 on the shot clock. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Freak kicks to Okafor. The big dunk at the end of the break.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now, here's Exum. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Butler. Kept alive for the lead. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making some changes. Quincy Acy's checked in for Portis. Derek Williams comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Dante Exum. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia on D. Williams a screen. Butler. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Butler's got 16.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's Cannon, defended by Chalmers. They set the pick. Pass to Ace. Fires from deep, and he gets it to go. Acy's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Freak. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Freak's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Cannon, defended by Chalmers. Here's Williams. It's Chicago with another bucket. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Chalmers pass to Bogdanovich. There's Freak. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That free throw, no good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in, and Damari Carroll subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Back to Chalmers. And there's the pass to Freak. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
The Bulls making a switch here. Nene's checked in. Here's Butler, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Tops in scoring, first in assists, and he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Chalmers kicks to Carroll. Now here's Freak, defended by Butler. Out to the wing. The dish to Noel. Down low, here's Chalmers. Takes it off the glass. Chalmers has got 7 points.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Nene outside to the middle. Here's Butler, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. The Bulls have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Quincy Acey. Both good from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 4. Passes it to Freak. It's deflected. The 3. The shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, I like what you said there. I mean, both teams are in the upper echelon of the conference, but they really dominated that matchup. We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight.
And the shot is good.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Renee setting the pick for Exum. Fires it up. No good off the front iron.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And that one's good. Freak.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Cannon kicks to Butler. Renee setting the pick for Butler. Williams with a clean look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Williams.
And how about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Freak with it. From the arc. Can't connect. And we've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The 76ers trail by 3 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Freak in a 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Mickey. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Okafor in at the 5. Chicago has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's the screen. Covington kicks to Cannon. Rebounded by Chalmers.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Feeds it to Freak. Kicks to Chalmers. And here's Freak. 4 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich dishes to Okafor. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by Okafor. And the 76ers lead by 2. Bulls shooting 47%, pretty solid. Pass to Portis. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Cannon, that's a two-pointer. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. Just a great, great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Freak kicks to Chalmers. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. He was all alone on that one.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Thanks, Doris. He feeds it to Freak. Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Chalmers has got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Cannon. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dishes to Freak. Right wing. Bogdanovich passes to Okafor. Out left to the wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Cannon from long range. No good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Bogdanovich. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Bulls trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right. That is good. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Mickey. That's tipped. And Exum with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. And now it's just a 4-point 76ers lead.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Covington kicks to Exum. Covington dishes to Cannon. No good from 11 feet. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Buries the easy one.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Chicago making a switch here. Butler's checked in. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Exum passes to Butler. To the left wing. Noah the screen. Covington kicks it to Noah. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
The basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Philadelphia with the ball. The lead is 2. The feed to Freak. Lets it go with the 3. Trains it from downtown.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Now Exum. He dishes it to Butler. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
It's our time. It's our time. We are so close to closing this one out. Freak, you're the hot hand. So let's get him the ball.
Here's Butler. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. 7 seconds left in the game. Exum kicks it to Noah. Covington. Offline. So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
A remarkable 27 points from three-point land for him. With that kind of long-range shooting, easy to understand why they came out on top. When a team has a single player accounting for 9 three-pointers, that usually makes for a successful night.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious team.
NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details. Plus, find out what we have in store for our new season. NBA 2K17, the Prelude is out now, and 2K TV has all the details.
São Paris, São Paulo.